I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Banks is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Need to block more.
Tiger's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Guard your head.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. He just missed that shot up top. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Gets rid of that effort.
There you go. There you go.
10 seconds to go in this round. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. End of the round here. You can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate like another sport, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. If they expect a guy to box, you hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He comes back with the left hand again.
Come on, man. Get out there. Get out there.
Tiger's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Tiger's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, a stinging uppercut by Tiger. Super two-punch combo by Banks. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Finish with the hook. Get out of there. You got to see that coming, Jimmy. That's all you got to see.
Combination to the head. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good flush shot upstairs.
Keep your back up. Keep your back up.
Able to dismiss that body shot. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And that's the end of round 2. Banks' commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent. number 3 is underway. He missed with that headshot. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Move your head. You need to keep that head.
You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block? Comes right back at him with a left hand. Tiger's combination punching is working well here.
Boy, good job.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Tiger. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Banks. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Fires right back at him. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Targeted counterpunch by Banks. And round 3 comes to an end. Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4, Banks is in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch. I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands back and do some work on the inner quarters.
There's another left hand from him. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Tiger. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
You got this one. You got this one.
Halfway through round number 4. Tiger's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Unable to make an impact there by Banks. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Banks.
There you go.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Tiger's trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But not by a wide enough margin where he can't accomplish the task at hand. His corner's letting him know that. You can just tell. Really frustrating his opponent now. Banks is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Banks. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Use the jab. Use the jab.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Okay, now get your hands up. Get your hands up. That's it.
That was a miss by Banks.
Nice work.
You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Tiger's been able to let loose. He's throwing punches. He's just not landing enough of them.
Well, he's throwing them from a little too far away. He's not getting into that punching chamber. He's starting to launch him just a little too soon, and his opponent is warm.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Banks. So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic. Banks has got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and punches. You need to keep let's keep it go.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one.
Come on, now, keep your
Solid
feet.
effort
Come on,
by Tiger.
Hook. Hook. He wide open for the hook.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to watch that.
Not an accurate hook at all. Good two-punch combo by Banks. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Tiger's defense.
Come on now.
Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Solid counter punch by Banks. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Parries that punch away. Tiger's blocking ability is doing well for him there. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Punch. That's it.
Last 10 seconds. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Tiger.
More than one punch out there. More.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Banks is doing exactly what he wants to do. He's an inside fighter, and he's getting right to the inside in these middle rounds.
Yeah, exactly, and he knows what to do. See, that half of it is get to where you need to be. The other half is do what you're supposed to do when you get there. He's doing both.
That is boxing 101. A nice, how about that right hand by Tiger? And yet another big shot comes in. That's a heck of a start right there. Down he goes. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Halfway through the 7th round. Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking a shot. DC's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Good combination to the body. Nice strike after catching one by Tiger. And now he's targeting upstairs. Banks is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starting to take away some of that head movement.
Round number 8, we look at Teddy's scorecard. He is up on your scorecard, Teddy. He's been working more. Is it as simple as just keeping that pace up, or does he need to do something more than that?
No, I think that so far it's about that, but you asked the right question, but he doesn't need to do anything different.
Why?
Because his opponent is cooperating with. His opponent has to do something different. He needs to start chucking back. If that happens, then he's got to be a little smarter with his punches.
Scores well to the belt line again.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Left and right. Left and right. Come on, baby.
Banks' opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Banks is doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Keep your head. Watch the hook.
Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Stay focused this side.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
This side, back to the body.
Oh, good exchange there. Banks is doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Focus. Keep working the
And now
body.
committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Banks. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Sending shots to the midsection. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Halfway through the 9th round. Right hand followed by a very well-placed left hook to the body. Banks' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Blocks that belt line well. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Solid. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Finish with the hook.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Tiger.
You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
There's an excellent combination by Banks.
Get at you.
Not able to land the headshot. Tiger's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
You see how he timed that overhand right after blocking the shot. Banks' combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Tiger's movement really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Good return fire that time. Just look at the way he is right now, Teddy. Tiger's breathing right through his mouth. His mouth's wide open. That's a telltale sign.
Yeah, he's spent. I mean, we know what he can't do now. It looks like he can't really throw punches. You know, he can't keep a pace. But what can he do? He can grab on. He can hold. He can get time off the block.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Tiger. Gets rid of that body shot. Very, very close fight. But the envelope please will bring all the drama. Which way will the judges see this?
This is where they earn their money to be able to pick the right guy for tonight.